Hey guys, welcome to Rudra Tech Tutorials. Objective of this video is to understand the structure of an Angular project. So in this video, we're going to see the folders and the files that are associated with a standard Angular project that is generated using the Angular CLI command. Now, in the last video, we had generated a project called My First Project, and we are going to see the folder structure for the same project. The first folder that you will see is E2E. Well, this folder contains end-to-end tests that correspond to the root level application along with the test specific configuration. In simple words, it will contain the configuration and the test for end-to-end testing of your application. Then is the node modules folder. Node modules folder provide the npm packages to entire workspace. That means all the dependencies for our application installed using the npm are stored in this node modules folder. Then is the src folder. Well, this src folder contains the source code files for our application, and we'll go into the details in few minutes. Then the next important file is Angullar.json. Well, this file contains the Angular CLI configuration default for all the project in workspace, including the configuration option for building, serving and testing tools. Then is karma.conf.js. This file contains the configuration of Karma tool, which is used for performing the unit testing, and Karma is a unit testing automation tool. Then another important file is package.json. Well, the package.json contains the configuration of dependencies that are available for the project. Now coming to the package.json, it will contain three parts. First, information about the project, which command that you are going to execute in this project. Then the dependencies. Now these dependencies are the Angular dependencies that are required for our project. Then the third is dev dependencies. Now the dev dependencies are the dependencies that are required by us at the time of developing a project. Then the next important file is tsconfig.app.json and tsconfig.json. Now this file contains the information or the configuration about the TypeScript for the project. Now the Angular works on TypeScript, and whatever the TypeScript compilation should be, how it should be compiled, what will be the end product or the end target for the JavaScript generated through the TypeScript, all that information is contained within the tsconfig.json. Then is the Tslint Json. This file contains the static analysis tools that check TypeScript codes, readability, maintainability and functional errors. In simple word, it makes rules to make your code readable and keep it formatted. Then coming to the src folder. Now the src folder contains several folders and files that are useful for our project. The first one is the app folder. It contains the components and modules that are required by our project logic. That means the application files that are viewed by the users are present within this app folder. Then is the assets folder. Well, this folder contains the external CSS, external JavaScript and images that are required by our project. Then is the environments folder. This environments folder contains the build configuration for target environment. That means which will be the target environment, whether it will be dev or production. That configuration is present within this environments folder. Then is the index.html. Well, index.html is the landing page shown to the user who is visiting our application. After the index.html is the main.ts. This file is the main entry point for our application. It bootstraps the Angular application's main module. So it is a Kickstarter point for our application. Then is the polyfill.ts. The polyfill.ts provides the polyfill scripts that are required for different browsers support. Then is the style.css. This file contains the CSS of the application and also helps us to list out the CSS file for our project. That means it can import different CSS files and a common CSS used across our project. I hope you have liked this video. Do like it, do subscribe it, and thank you.